Hello everyone, Professor Be Healthy here. I am going to talk to you today about how to stay safe and healthy while you're at school. The first thing I would like to remind you about is the 3 W's. 1, wear your mask. 2, wash your hands. And 3, watch your distance. Let's talk about coughing and sneezing. We know that that is going to happen. But we need to have a few rules so that we can stay safe and healthy. The first thing I want you to remember is to always keep your mask on, even when you cough. The second thing I want you to remember is that when you do need to cough, that you cough into the fold of your elbow, or sneeze in your elbow as well. If you forget and you actually cough into your hand or sneeze in your hand, you need to immediately wash your hands or use the hand sanitizer. All right, let's talk about putting on and taking off your mask properly. Now, you'll notice that I have my mask right here, and I have on my mask a front, I can tell because it has a pattern, and on the back it's solid. If you have one that you can't tell, please put your initials at the top so that you will always know which is the outside. Before I put my mask on, I have already washed my hands or used hand sanitizer. Then I need to make sure that my mask goes on properly. And how I do that is I'm going to place it over my nose. I'm going to place the loops so that they go around my ears. My mask has a wire, so I'm going to pinch the wire so that it stays this side or on my nose. And now the last thing is I'm going to pull my mask down so that it covers my nose and mouth. Your mask may fit a little better than mine. It's a little big, so I had to twist the ear loops. But most importantly is that you get the loops over your ears so that your mask lays properly across your face. It's important to remember, once your mask is on, to leave it alone. Don't take it off. Don't place your hands across on it. Now, sometimes it might move. You might need to just adjust, but as little touching as possible. All right, let's talk about how to take your mask off. First, I'm going to reach over to one of my ear loops, and then I'm going to take the other loop, and so that my mask is off of my face now, and I'm going to hold the loops and fold my mask in half. Then I will place it into a safe place, either a plastic bag, or I might put it in a paper bag, so that while I'm eating lunch, it is safe. Once you have put your mask in the bag, it would be a good idea to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. Sometimes we need to wash our hands, but soap and water are not available. So we are going to make sure that we use sanitizer so that we can kill the germs. We have different types, but if you have the pump, you're going to use your elbow and use a full pump and continue to rub your hands together inside your fingers, around your wrists, your thumbs, and you do this for at least 20 seconds or until the sanitizer has dried. The other source that you might use is a spray sanitizer. You spray, and again, you are going to continue to rub your hands together until the sanitizer dries, or at least 20 seconds. Definitely want to make sure it's nice and dry. The reason why we do this is so that we kill the germs that can make us sick. All right, let's talk about how to wash our hands correctly. So the very first thing we need to do is we are going to turn on the water. I'm going to get a little water on my hands, and next I'm going to get the soap. 2 pushes. Now I'm going to rub my palms together, make sure that I get the tops as well. I'm going to go in between my fingers, top and switch, palms together, make an X. I'm going to rub my fingernails inside of the palm and switch again. I'm going to make sure that I rub those germs right off of my thumbs and my wrists. I want to make sure that I scrub for at least 20 seconds. Now, it's hard to remember how long 20 seconds are, so I'm going to use Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. If I sing that song twice, that's about 20 seconds. Then I'm going to rinse my hands. All right, now I'm going to turn off the water and I'm going to use either my elbow or my forearm and get paper towels and dry my hands thoroughly. Once my hands are completely dry, I'm going to keep my paper towel in case I need to use it to open the door, and then I will throw it away. If the door doesn't have a handle, I can use my hip or my elbow to let myself out. Next, I'd like to talk about watch your distance. It's very important that we keep a physical distance of about 6 feet. And I have my trusty yardstick to help me understand how far apart. I need a friend to come visit me so that we can see how far apart we need to be when we're physically distanced. Oh, there's my friend Coach. Oh, look, an elbow bump, and then we have to move away. We can do air fives, high five, but we can't touch. This way, we don't share our germs. Well, boys and girls, that does it for today. I'm so glad that I got to come and give you information about helping you stay safe and healthy. Remember the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. That way we can stay safe and healthy. And with that, Professor Be Healthy, out.